This is a Black Pixie perspective on why Kamala Harris' campaign for presidency failed. Why she dropped out. She said she's not a billionaire and therefore she couldn't fund her own campaign. I don't think that's it. Because, first of all, money has nothing to do with votes. Because money has nothing to do with votes. It's people. That's what she says. And now she's feeling some kind of way. I'm sure she's feeling some kind of way because, first of all, she ran on her platform, her presidential platform, the foundation of her presidential campaign is based on black voters. And my thing is, I know, especially T West, he seems to have an issue with ADOS as far as when I kind of see it in the tone with ADOS, focusing on the fact that she's not black. She's Indian and Jamaican, father Jamaican. But the thing about it is, ADOS' point is relevant. It's important to her case because, one, she identifying as black like Obama did. Obama was black, half white and half black. Nobody could deny that. The problem was his culture was stemmed in white. So basically, that's why Obama won. He had it both ways. He had the white backing, the white foundation, and he had the black foundation. So that's how Obama won. He was there for black and white. Kamala Harris is not embracing her Indian side. She is only embracing her half. I think they say her father is half white and black Jamaican. I don't know. But whatever, she's embracing the half part of her father as black. And she used that to run as black candidate. Thing about it is, we're not seeing her as a black candidate, not because we don't see her as black. We don't see her as black. We don't see her as a black candidate because as a senator, and I didn't know her, I didn't even know nothing, never heard of Kamala before she ran for presidency. So from that little bit of information that I'm getting from different ones talking about her, she didn't run as a black candidate. As Senate in California, she didn't run as black. I think she ran as Indian. I don't know what she ran as. I think she ran as Indian. She embraced her mother because even though her mother and father were separated, they apparently co-parented very well. And therefore, she was basically raised in her Indian with the red dot culture. So, that's number two. Another thing. Her whole entire running for presidency was based on black votes. Now, it's not about being black or being white or being married to black or being married to white. It's not about none of that. It's about, since 2012, a new way of thinking in the earth. The people in the earth, we are not thinking about what politicians say, how, which is the way for the last 50 years the Democrat and the Republican has been running. That's the old way of doing things, the old thinking. People now are not thinking that way. Black people have woke up. They are wide awake. And as black people are wide awake and drowsily around figuring out what's going on, seeing what's going on, and knowing what was going on the whole time they were asleep, because they haven't forgotten it. Because when you sleep, a lot of people who dream, they fully remember their dreams. So they were asleep for the last half century or so, but now they're waking up and they're remembering what's been going on, and they're seeing what's happening now, and they are not feeling it. She's trying to run off the old way of thinking, but you don't realize that black people are thinking, have a new way of thinking now. They're not listening to them. They're not listening to the old way of doing things, because they already see where they went and see where they are. They wake up to find themselves in a 50 years later still in a bad situation, economic situation. Why? We was promised so many things back in the 60s when that ended. Kamala Harris lost. Her campaign was a failure because you cannot relate to black people and not be black. You got Trump relates more to black people than Kamala Harris, and he ain't white. According to now, everybody before he ran for presidency, black people had no problem with Trump. So black people trying to figure out why I hate Trump. We always know Trump was that way, so why should we hate him? So once he ran for presidency, now my mama never knew nothing about no Trump. And she said, oh, Trump this, oh, Trump that. I asked Mama, I said, so how you know that about Trump? She like a deer in headlights. How you know Trump? Ain't know nothing about Trump. But she know from watching TV that Trump is a horrible person. Trump did all these things. So the programming is over. The program got glitches in it. The program is falling apart. And that's what happened to Kamala Harris. Black people looking for something. The way black Americans like this. Okay, you got my vote, but what are you giving me? It's like going to a function or event. Everybody tells you to come to this function, this event. I got something very important for you. You're going to love it. It's really going to benefit you. It's really going to make a difference in your life and your family life. We want you to come. You come to this event, and everybody at the event is waiting for you to give them your vote or give them something. And you like, okay, you said you got something that's very important, very relevant, that's going to help me and my family. Okay, what is it? Nothing. You guess nothing. Well, we're gonna need you to get rid of this guy over here. Okay, what does he got to do with what you promising me? But he's a bad person. Yeah, a lot of people are bad persons. He's just like all the other bad people in the world that we've been dealing with forever, for over centuries. We've been dealing with forever. But my thing is, you say you're gonna make a difference in my life. That's gonna make it. That's gonna make my life better. Me and my family life. You say you got something for us. So what is it? Kamala Harris had nothing. The main thing she did say, and T. West pointed on this, she gonna make all America the way of California. California, now they know this, California is completely immigrant. Almost 90-something% immigrant, because they don't run all the black people out. They either ran out or living on the street, homeless. Besides the few that live okay, those outliers that get to live okay. And she said, let's make it clear. I'm not doing anything specifically for black people. This woman lost a lot of people when she said that California thing. She lost all black people when she said, let's be clear. I'm not doing anything specific for black people, but you can do something specific for LGBTQ, XYZ, and you can do something specific for DACA. You can do something specific for immigrants, such as what Obama did. Got in there and gave immigrants DACA. Like Obama said, we immigrants. He gave immigrants DACA, which is what Trump trying to take down because he said he didn't do it right. And then Obama gave LGBTQ XYZ marriage.
You ready? You going to see your sister?
Yeah, I'm doing this video. I'm about finished. Definitely. So, I'm giving you marriage. Black people. Oh, you shouldn't ask for nothing. He's the president of all people. Black people were asking. They say black people, African black people were asking. And they got nothing. First of all, black people didn't know specifically what to ask for. Now, we know what to ask for. We asking for ADOS. It's asking for, yeah, I'm almost finished. ADOS. I did. ADOS is asking for reparations in the form of, like Yvette say, we want to live in America, you know, like everybody else. Everybody else, nothing is perfect. Everybody else get to live their life in America. Basically, they just get to live, and adults don't. You got a lot of poor white people, a lot of poor black people, but as a Pacific group, American descendants of slavery, Americans, and I was on Facebook, commenting on a post my daughter put up about black people and white people. I forgot what she said, but my comment to that was this. Brown, black people in America are, I forgot what she said, something about white men and black women and stuff. But the point was, every black woman that was brought over here to America was black. BLACK, black skin. They came over here, and every single black woman was raped and created brown skin, black men and women. So it's like, I forgot who said it, but it's so all ADOS is a product of, of white men loving black women. Because when these girls get up a certain age, because it's a bar mitzvah thing, white men get them first. If a black man touch a black woman first, either he gonna die or she gonna die. This is not going down, but white man get them first. So, with all that stuff going on, people just don't know the history. But the bottom line is, there's a group of people that say, we is a small group, but we got a lot of light. And we say, I talked to Kamala Harris on her Facebook page, and she asked me ideas. I told her, I said, you need a black agenda. She said, well, would you vote for me? I'm like, no. She said, if I did this, she said something about some justice thing. If she did that, am I more, am I going to vote for the other person? I'm like, no. But if she did this, will I vote for her? I said, likely not. But the thing about it is, all of these people, and now they're upset because talking about the race is all white. The race been all white forever and ever and ever. All of a sudden, Democrats upset because they don't have no black. That's just some fake outrage right there. Some people don't care about that being all white. The bottom line is, if you want a real black person in there, you'll have a real black person in there. But you don't have nobody in there that resonates, can relate, can share, understand the experience of black Americans, especially Adolf Black America. That's why her whole campaign failed. It failed because she running as a black America, as black American, and it's not actually black American. It is black agenda. You got to give black people something. Because right now, black people just sitting back, watching. A lot of them waked up. They're sitting back watching. Okay, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. No, I've been voting 50 years, and this is where I am. So what do you want? So ADOS is telling these awakened black Americans what they want. Yeah, that's what we wanted back then. And and we thought we would have had it by now. But we ain't got nothing. So Joe Biden is up there. And ain't nowhere on this planet Joe Biden is going to win against Trump, because Joe Biden, see, Kamala lost all the black women. You got some black women that mad about it, but I think they get paid to be mad. She has no black women because her sole thing was putting black women in jail. We feel that there ain't no way in the world we're going to trust this woman to be the president of the United States, and on a national level put my children and their grandchildren in jail because they skipped school and all kind of things. Joe Biden, Trump gonna win because Joe Biden put all these young black men in jail. So Joe Biden ain't got the black men. Now he got a few black women trying to support him, but these black men, it's not about putting. We don't gotta do a thing to put Trump in jail. One thing we gotta do is sit back and wait for you to give us something. What are you giving us? We asking for reparations, and reparation is not a check. Reparation is basically we want to live an economic life like everybody else, like all these young immigrants come over here. We tired of being in this caste system. If we gotta be in the caste system, then we're gonna sit back and hold our votes, and we're gonna vote. Like I told my uncle, like I told the girl, I say vote for the person who is giving you something, because it's all about the money. Vote for somebody who is offering you something. These girls are low paid working in this hospital. And another thing people don't understand, you vote for the person who is transparent. There's nothing transparent about the Democrats. Joe Biden don't want you to know nothing about what's going on in his family, his sons, and all that. He don't want you to know about all. He don't want you to know about that crime bill. He don't come out and apologize for it because he already know that. But we shall see how far that goes. But at the end of the day, Kamala Harris lost, dropped out, because she tried to run as a black woman when she has no resonance, no kind of relation to black women, because she was raised in a white, wealthy neighborhood by two parents, and neither one were black. And people say that's a problem, but then again, that's just their way of thinking. And Booker T, that's my that's my uncle's, that's my daddy's stepdaddy name. I don't know why this man name coming up, but anyway, Booker something, Cory Booker. So, Cory Booker, I don't know too much about him, but then again, I don't see a black agenda. It's all about the black agenda. And you can't have a black agenda? Okay, don't have a black agenda. We adults just need to see where we are getting something. If you don't want to come out your mouth black agenda, okay, it doesn't matter. Give us something. If we see you giving us something, then when we go to the polls, you don't know who you're gonna vote for. Well, we'll vote for you. You'll win. Right now, everybody is listening to each other. Nobody is listening to the Republicans and Democrats. Nobody listening to that. They're all by themselves talking down at us, and we talk, and we not listening. We are not listening. We are drowsy. We don't see what's going on. We woken. I've been woke since birth, so I've been to what's going on. I'm just now to the point now where it's time for me to start speaking out. I'm a number one. I'm 4 sevens. I'm 1111. And then I'm also just 11 as far as my spiritual chart. But anyway, that's Black Pixie's perspective on why Kamala Harris campaign failed. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.